No. Part of my power.
We haven't crashed yet. That's gonna happen.
Power.
Oh, we're still in orbit?
Whenever I pull up a successful
we may
power.
not have crashed from space. You'll find out. The crash. We may not even be chased by aliens. We could have completely different chasers.
Okay.
Remember my first question is whenever I use why is there an action every time I use my power? So successful use my power. So I need to know what the accident was, so for storytelling reasons.
Yeah, just for storytelling reasons.
Okay, what are you doing?
Google, roll a die. Or okay, Google, roll a die.
Oh, he's trying to remember.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. So I'd say that's somewhere in the middle.
Hold on. We have a rule sheet, Will. It's not just like you guess.
Oh, so we're just gonna do the harm then?
No, you didn't do anything that could potentially get you hurt.
I did the power, and my power was successful, so there's an accident.
Yeah. But
so
you said it's harm to someone else, though.
Yeah, so should we just, like, run off the harm?
If you run off a harm, it could be, like, a runner is hurt and impaired. They all apply to runners. They all apply to, like, us.
Oh, okay. Well, I just figured it was, like, somewhere in the middle.
Yours...
Like, my power was, like, the damage was somewhere in the middle.
Oh, you're trying to figure out, like...
what happened to the peoples around me.
So you rolled to see how bad the accident was.
Yeah, and I figured a 6 was really fucking bad. And
so a 3 is somewhere in the middle. Okay, form the accident story.
Okay, so as the 40-foot tall purple platypus bear with silver wings picked up the shuttle, a piece fell off. Like a wheel, like a comm disc basically fell off. And it rolled and hit a mother of 4, putting her in a coma.
Oh, that's a 3. Will's like, that sounds like a 3 to me.
You don't want to fucking know what a 6 is.
Okay.
Okay, check this out, Hannah.
And then I figure it's the
crash
of the new act.
A truck of logs falls over. Hannah hangs in the windshield of a truck. You're not dead. Chill. Body limp, gaining consciousness. I wake up in a tree. We're in the forest. Okay.
And I figure that's the start of the new act, is after the accident, y'all go and then I'll presume, then I'll do the next action.
Yeah, it's like Will is a part of the alien arc, which is still going on. And then we are part of the arc, and I'm the GM. I'm not going to tell you guys who the chasers are for us yet. That'll come up.
-4.
But it's my turn now, because we're going in order of...
Can I ask if we're in a magical forest?
We're still in, like, real-world Earth, though. Magical things could occur. Just...
It'd be that really cool forest.
You know that one cool forest?
No, like the deep forest.
Oh, like the Black Forest in Germany?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool-ass forest. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's my turn,
We're in a
so
cool-ass
I can
forest.
achieve a goal. I could... Oh, and because we're fresh from a crash event, our chasers are 2 locations away. Good chances.
That was work. It was okay. I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's okay. You deserve a nap. Or just sleep. Whichever one you choose. Both.
So, the chasers are 2 locations away, so I have time to try and remember something, or to achieve a goal, or to use a psychic power. So I'm going to try and remember something, since that's the point of the game. And plus I have amnesia, so I'm like, I wonder, what can I figure out? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, Google, roll a die.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 2.
Okay, I rolled a 2. And a 2 in this game normally is never like a good thing. So I rolled a 2, I tried to remember something, no memory is triggered, and... Oh wait, I looked too low. Oh yeah, no memory is triggered, and the chasers move 2 locations closer. Now I'm surrounded by gnomes. But we're not talking about like your garden variety gnomes. These guys are like made of rotting wood, and they're containing like a dark magic that's making them alive, and they're coming after us because of our psychic powers. But they're surrounded me right now. They're not paying attention to you. You're still good.
Fucking no. Really?
Hey, I imagine these guys to be pretty badass.
I mean, they're rotting wood, dark magic gnomes. I mean, those don't sound pleasurable. At the very least.
So,
You
Hammer.
could just ask them.
Can you though?
Can
you
you
gotta roll a
ask them
die for
nicely?
it. Can you? You gotta just roll a die for it. You
Do
roll a
I
one, you're
answer,
fucked.
like, could I answer my question, or?
That's what you remember.
What's my possible?
You can try to remember, you can try to accomplish a goal, and your goal can be anything as long as it's not remembering something or using your ability. Because then you gotta do one of those things, you know what I mean?
Do I have to save you?
No.
No, not at
Okay.
all. That is not your mission.
Okay.
That is
Your mission is to answer the 4 questions.
Yeah, you
If
just
you
wanna
think he
answer.
could help you with the 4 questions, you might want to.
Nah.
Well,
I don't know,
to-
maybe-
to beat the game, you have to remember all 4 of your answers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, and as soon as one person does that, there's like an ending sequence. That's how like the game ends. And in the ending sequence, everybody's questions are answered, and everything like comes full circle.
okay.
And you get to pick a happy ending for yourself. There's like a list of endings on the character sheet.
We could. You could pick a bad ending for us.
Okay, so I want to ask him, like, answer a question.
Okay, so you want to try and remember
Yeah.
the question. Now keep in mind, based on your roll, you could roll something where you don't get to answer your own question. Like you could roll something where it's like, okay, the other players decide the answer to your question. It can get really weird.
Okay.
Okay. And everybody rolls their own die.
Okay, Google. Roll a die?
Rolling a die, you
Or
rolled
roll
a 5.
Okay.
It's a 5.
This is good for you. That means it's probably successful and you probably get to answer your own question.
Okay. Runner has a memory that answers one of their questions. Other players have first say. So we get to answer. You have to roll a 6 for you to answer your own question.
Okay, so you guys
Does she get to
say
choose
my
which question?
Do we get to?
Who gets to choose question?
Who gets to choose the question? It seems like we have first say, so we get to pick what it is.
What were your 4 questions?
Why do I have purple scales?
Oh, and the gnomes are still not out.
Why do you have green horns?
Why do I smell dandelions? And
That's so hilarious.
I know. The all-seeing eye?
No, that's
What was my
not.
4th question?
What happened to your left eye?
Yeah, that happened to me. I forgot what my 4th question was.
During
they had
his
the power to
episode?
control what it was at that point because I forgot. So they were like, he remembers.
This fourth
He was
question-
wondering what happened to his left arm. It was chopped off in an
What was
accident.
the-
It was stupid.
What was 2 random? One about
Power. One
Power.
about.
What about your predicament? What was your predicament one? Was that the dandelions?
that was the dandelion and
What was your power one?
Okay, what was your power one? If you don't remember, we'll just do the thing we did before.
Hold on.
What happened to my left leg?
That one sucks though. That one will legitimately debilitate you.
Why am I blind? That'd be a fun question to answer. You've got the all-seeing eye, but you can't see.
Oh, dude.
Damn it.
Do you guys not remember my question either?
No.
No.
Shit, why
You're
don't I write
supposed to
this
keep
shit
up
down?
with your own question. There are character sheets. That's what I'm using to keep up with like the dice rolls and stuff. But
You
they're
could
on my
like to remember
computer.
my 4 questions.
I mean, I could print them, but I feel like that's like a lot of paper.
Just mark them down on your phone.
Oh, also the full character sheets, they have like additional things, but they're all things that you could explain by just saying like, you're you, and then like you don't have to explain anything, if that makes sense. It's stuff like, what's your character's appearance? What's their age? What's their name? And it's like if you just go, you're Will Watson, you look like you're your age, then you can just skip all that and just do questions and big power and you got the same thing.
But what if I want to be a 40-foot tall purple platypus bear with silver wings? Name's Tough Bayfall.
Why?
Is that from Shaolin Shogun? Oh no, Toph Beifong is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah. Remember, Azula says something, and then Toph is like, nah, I can tell when everyone's lying, and then Azula says, I'm a 40-foot tall purple platypus bear with silver wings. And she's like, oh. Toph's like, oh. Because Toph couldn't tell. Hannah, we need a fourth question.
Do.
I will run magic.
I'm gonna set a Google timer on you.
Okay.
Alright, Google.
If only you could say whatever you wanted before Google. Oh, dude, it's running like 10 minutes. Okay. Will Hannah remember what she's trying to remember? Stay tuned for more.
Sounds it.
I have horns.
Hannah's still trying to
Green
remember.
horns. I smell dandelions.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
Okay, Google. Shut up. Okay, Google.
Set timer for 30 seconds. Hannah now has 30 seconds to remember before we have complete control of what her question was and what the memory is. Yes. 19 seconds. You should have seen other Hannah's serious face as she looked at Hannah while drinking out of a sippy straw. I'll just leave
Isn't
that to
it
your
like,
imagination. 3 seconds.
It was why do I
Okay, Google.
all I remember the fucking one is the all-seeing eye, son of a bitch.
Okay, we get
You
control
should have
over
told me
it.
that I had to remember all of this shit.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we weren't writing it down. Okay, so you want to do the question and I do the answer?
Sure.
Okay.
If you do not make this cool, so
When did I get a tail?
Isn't it about my power?
Yeah?
I don't know.
How
Well,
the
we
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
got purple scales and horns. As far as we know, your power could be flight.
Can it be a pink tail?
Hey, he answers the question.
Okay, alright. So she's limp in the window? Yeah? That's what she currently is?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
when
Your
what's
lip-
the thing in the top? Sunroof.
Oh, okay, so your truck of logs
Flipped over.
flipped over
And
and
I'm
you're out the sunroof, you got thrown out the sunroof, you're currently hanging loose in it and you're like, oh, that was one too many beers. And you look around and you're like, am I okay? You pat your shoulders, I got both hands, tap your horns, like, yep, and still got the horns, don't know why. You look at your hands, like, oh, those are new, purple scales, okay. And you look around, oh, it's like, oh, I got a tail. What a surprise. I wonder why. And then you remember. When you were a young child, you had a pet dog. And the dog's tail fell off. And so your father was a magician. And he was like, okay, I'll give your dog back his tail. He's a magician. I don't know.
Mad scientist.
He's a magician.
And he had the hat, you know, the hat that you can pull anything out of. And he tried to pull out a dog's tail, and he couldn't, and he was like, nah, alright. And so we put you and the dog in the disappearing chamber room, and he pulled the lever, and the dog got a tail, and he pulled the lever again, and you got a tail, and it was a purple tail. Or it was a pink tail.
Pink tail, yay!
Because your dad's a really bad magician.
The gnomes make no progress on you, so they're still only surrounding me.
Ha ha, bitch!
Back to Will's story.
Okay. So, I'm in the shuttle, being carried by the thing, and it's going real fast. And I figured, there's no aliens around. I don't see aliens. I think I'm going to try to remember the answer to one of my questions. And so I'm like, oh, question, is it answered?
Oh, we closed the tab.
The benevolent God Google will answer. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 6.
The benevolent God Google has responded. I
He gets to
shall
answer his own question.
answer my own question. Why do people have accidents whenever I use my power successfully? I feel like that one's fun.
Okay.
Alright.
Because you're a little bitch.
Alright, it's because I'm a little bitch. Alright.
Shit! That's great.
Okay.
Will's like, oh, I'm a little bitch.
Alright!
I forgot.
We only take first answers. Sorry, polls closed.
The malevolent God Google has cursed me with this power so that every time I use it, the curse transfers to someone else. However, only I can use the power for good. They instantly use the power for bad. And so, another god, Bing, decided to automatically kill all others besides me, try to kill all others besides me who got the power, and inflicts accidents upon those who obtain the power.
The only reason why I'm laughing about Will's thing is that this nigga was an astronaut and he forgot the prophecy of 2 guys with magical powers. Alright. Okay, so I'm surrounded by gnomes and I'm like, gnome shit! Like no shit, but like gnome shit.
Okay, Robin.
Alright, roll for that action to you accomplish that goal.
Okay, so what is my action? I'm gonna try and seduce the gnomes so I can get away.
Oh my god.
Man, bitch, I want to touch your wood.
Okay, Google.
Oh.
I say to all the honeys, roll a die.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 4.
Ooh, that's probably not good enough. I don't know. Might be.
4 to 6, runner achieves goal.
Oh, what?
Oh, also, nobody gets caught. I was about to get captured by the gnomes, but instead I was like, girl, you too sexy. And then I left. The gnome was like, what? People think I'm sexy?
He likes this rotten wood.
You know, I thought I was rotten, but I think I got a bloom the other day. You know, he noticed. So I got away with my sex appeal.
It's actually just fungus.
Ew.
So yeah, before Hannah's turn, because I think we started on a Hannah turn this
Yeah.
time around. No, we
Yeah.
did with the video.
Yeah, with
the video.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys stay tuned for...
More contento.
Hannah remembered something about her past. Now she's hanging outside of the sunroof of a tipped-over log truck, and she's deciding what her next move will be. I'm 1 location away from the gnomes, she's 2 locations away from the gnomes, and Will is 2 locations away from the aliens who are chasing him. What will happen? Who knows? But now, it's to Hannah.
You
Okay,
choose a
I
goal to
can-
try to succeed.
I
you
can choose a goal.
Use a
choose
power
to remember
or try to remember
or
something.
choose to use your power.
Well, that bitch is out the window.
Hold up.
Let me look at my... Okay. I want to do a goal.
What is your
What
goal?
goal?
My goal is to get out of the fucking truck.
Oh, I always have to ask, if it seems like it could be dangerous, if your goal could possibly accrue you harm.
Getting out of the truck?
I mean, you are hanging out of the
I mean, I could get
sunroof.
scraped.
Okay.
You
I
could
don't-
trip and impale yourself on glass shards and kill yourself.
Will is like...
One, I would have died from glass shards because I'm fucking hanging out a window.
Nah, you could have got lucky. But if you get real unlucky, you slip and then you fall on
I'll
different
fucking
glass
hook
shards.
my tail on something.
Oh, and don't worry.
Did
Even
you not think that my tail could hold me?
if you could... If something can possibly cause harm to you, the harm will just be decided based on the roll. So as long as you
Okay.
roll well, you won't get hurt, for real.
Okay.
But you could.
But I don't
You
think
could.
there's a lot of harm that would be done. I mean, I fall on wood and die. What?
I mean,
There's not.
Oh, and here's how harm works. Because harm is not the same as when, like,
Yeah.
disappearing. If someone disappears, they're gone. They're out of the game. But if you get harmed, you can get 1 harm token and that doesn't do anything to you for real. And then you could get 2 harm tokens, which means you're impaired, which means your character cannot use the achieve a goal thing on your turns.
Okay.
And then if you're impaired, another player can make it their goal to heal you.
Okay.
So you can still
Let's go.
get like your tokens removed and everything.
I'm gonna do running away from the scene, which also includes me getting
Okay. So there is a possibility of harm. Let's see how this plays out.
Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 4.
Okay. I don't know what it means on a harm scale. That's the
I don't know what
problem.
it means on goals.
You achieve your goal, so you definitely get out of the thing and you like run. And on the harm scale, runner is hurt and you're impaired for the rest of the scene, but not for the rest of the session.
So just for this time.
Yeah, just for this time you're impaired, but that doesn't mean anything. So you
like I could. What does it mean for to be impaired? Like my
nothing
arms
for
cut
this.
off? Like
No,
like
no,
I
no,
stepped
no.
on glass.
Probably just got like a splinter.
Here's the token.
Basically, right now it means nothing. It means
Yeah.
you like scraped your arm.
But if you get
But like
two
if
of
you
those
get
cards,
another,
you're
it means it's
impaired.
like infected.
Okay.
And if you get another one, you're probably dead, right?
No, impaired. Oh crap, dying is a thing. I did not realize that. If you roll a 1, you can get like dying.
Okay, so do I make up my own story?
Well, about how you got hurt? Okay, sure.
And how you got out of the truck and
ran away.
ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, so here I am, my horns, my scales, and the fucking pink tail. I don't know how I got this.
I told you.
Yeah,
Your
you-
dad's a bad
well,
magician.
You don't
I
know about
do
the
know-
scales and the horn.
I do know how I got the tail, but
Your
I
dad's
don't.
a really bad magician.
I mean, how
Poor
I
dad.
got into the accident. But I'm getting out of the car truck thing, and as I'm getting out, I forgot that, apparently I'm top heavy. So I fall head first, but my tail's like, so I right myself, but I land on my tail, which lands on glass, and it scrapes. And I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die. So then I get up, I'm like, it's okay. I can fight through this, and then I walk away.
Hannah is now 3 locations away from the gnomes.
Okay, what are you?
Okay.
Alright.
Will's story?
2 locations away from aliens that are chasing you?
Yeah, you're 2 locations away from aliens.
Okay. Well, I mean, my giant...
Oh wait, Hannah rolled a 4. That means that they still make progress even though you moved a location. We gotta figure out how close the gnomes are now to Hannah. I'm sorry, Will.
Oh, yeah, so they gained...
They moved 1 location closer,
And
so
she
she's
moved
still
1
2
location
away.
away.
Yeah. If you hadn't have moved, they would have been like really, really close to you. But now they're the same distance away from you.
Hey, just wondering, am I constantly gaining distances away because the purple platypus bear is in the background carrying me away?
The locations are based on escapes versus dice ratio. If you escape, you automatically become 2 locations away, which is why you're still 2 locations away. The aliens are still chasing you the whole time, which is why you're still
okay.
continually 2 away. And then if you mess up a dice roll, they get closer, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to double check. Hey, I'm 2 away. The most I could do is gain 2, I think. Which would mean I'm surrounded. So I think I'll try to remember another answer to a question.
Okay.
So I pray to the god Google.
And I'm gonna put his on a cliffhanger. What will he remember? Will he remember? Stay tuned for...
More content. See you last time, Lucia.
Welcome back. Will is about to see if he remembers something from his past.
Oh, great God Google, please tell me my past. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Robust, strong and healthy, vigorous.
Okay. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 3.
3.
The Great Goggle has determined that I am in fact a robust person, and that
No memory is triggered.
it would not decide to give me
And the chasers move one location closer to Will.
the decision of my memory. It decided to withhold that right. once
Tell
more.
the story about how the aliens got closer to you.
Oh, the Great God Google once again decided to impair my flee from these aliens.
Fuck him in the ass.
And made my my purple platypus bear that's 40 feet tall with silver wings trip, and it fell and threw me really far, but not nearly as quickly as it was running. And then it had to hobble over, jump over, and pick me back up, put me back on its back, and keep going again. So I figure that the alien got much closer. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
And I'm
dun.
heading toward a forest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No,
I'm trying to connect these arcs. So I was walking out the forest, and I was like, "Oh hey, look, somebody else is walking out the forest. That's a weird looking nigga." So I keep walking out the forest, and I'm like, "Man, there's some sexy gnomes. There's this chick with like horns and scales and like a tail. What do I want to do? I can do anything I want, pretty much. I mean, I'm grown. Let's see. I'm gonna try and go to a strip club."
That's from a forest. Is there a metropolis in this area?
Roll a die. I mean, okay, Google. I find a police officer. I don't know the way. Hopefully he'll tell me how to get to the strip club.
But you're black.
Okay. I look
Yeah, he's
at
black though, because he's got colored limbs.
I look at the police officer's badge, and his name is Google, and I'm like, okay, Google.
Okay,
No
Google.
answer to you, bitch.
Okay, Google. Cop just keeps staring at me, deep into my eyes.
Is the Wi-Fi on?
Okay, Google.
Is the Wi-Fi? There we go.
Roll a die.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 2.
Oh, yep, definitely a white cop.
Definitely a white cop.
Officer Google looks at me and is like, "Are you sure you're old enough to go into a strip club?" And I'm like, "It's 18, right?" He's like, "Nope, only 19-year-olds for strip clubs locally." And I'm like, "Shit."
And you're also like, get in the truck.
So that means I rolled a 2. So the chasers moved 2 locations closer, and I think I was only 2 locations away.
They got you, bitch. They got you.
They're back.
So the gnomes surround me, and I'm like, ooh. I guess my game was too strong, bro. They coming after me. Maybe
No. The officers also. It's 2 gnomes stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat. That's the officer. It's like 2 gnomes stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat with.
I'll accept that. Officer Google was actually just the gnomes. It was some Looney Tune shit. I was like, I knew Google isn't a real name. Trying to fuck with me. Seriously though, those strip clubs like 19 years old. Hannah's turn.
Okay, so, here I am. I don't know where I'm walking. Can I say where I'm walking?
I mean, my story kind of added context to yours. So you're like slightly behind me. So you
I'm
probably...
in front of you.
Actually, you could be either position. Because I didn't say I looked back and I saw you. I just said I saw you.
I'm in front of you.
Okay.
I hear this girly scream. Behind me, I look around, I'm like, oh, that bitch got gnomes. Turn back around.
Turn back around.
So, here I am, I'm like, I really want to know what the fuck, because all I see is, wheat. There's just a wheat.
And weed
field
byproducts.
inside.
Welcome to Night Vale. People will
Fucking
understand that.
Sara Lee bread and shit.
Alright.
So I'm just
I must be in a
walking
town
through
called
this wheat.
Sara Lee.
And then I realized, what's that smell? Why the hell does it smell like dandelions? I'm in a field of fucking wheat. And that's where I want to answer my question.
So you're trying to remember
Mhm.
why it smells like dandelions. By the way, think of the world we've mapped out.
Oh my
Metropolitan area that leads to a forest that leads to another metropolitan area that leads to a wheat field that smells like dandelions.
No, she just smells dandelions. We don't know if the wheat field causes it.
True, I guess we're about to find out. Yo, Anna.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Roll a die! I see a picture of Pocahontas.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
That's what was that.
Roll a dice. Fix it.
Fix, fasten something securely in a particular place or position.
Okay, Google. Fucking Google. Okay, Google. Roll a dice. Thank you.
Rolling a die. You rolled a 1.
Shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Fucking shit. What's happening to me?
Hannah tries to remember in the wheat field when suddenly, ba-da-da, coming out of the wheat, the gnomes are like, nigga, what do you think was gonna happen? Who walks in a giant field getting chased by people? It's not even an ambush. That's where an ambush comes from. So you're surrounded
Looks like a
by
regular
gnomes.
bush to me.
And then Hannah's like, shit, I still don't know why it smells like dandelions.
But I'm surrounded by these nasty ass gnomes. They
So-
obviously do not smell like dandelions.
I'm surrounded by gnomes, Hannah's surrounded by gnomes, the aliens are catching up to Will. What will happen?
They gangsta gnomes.
Stay tuned for
More gangsta gnomes.
Welcome back to Cyrun. We'll be continuing with Will's story.
Once he pees in a cup.
They may or may not be able to hear Will peeing in the cup.
I'm pretty sure they hear Will peeing in a cup. Stop peeing so loud,
I tried to
Will.
make it a bit louder so they could hear it. Oh, now I'm gonna drink it.
He is drinking his urine at this point.
Drinking piss.
Well, he kind of just fell out of the spaceship. He needed water. Got to do what you got to do.
Hey man, if you thirsty, I know some gnomes.
Gosh.
Woo! I want to find these gnomes. So my
These
action-
gnomes?
These gnomes want these nuts, bro.
My action is, I see on my my spaceship's radar, tiny ass things, like 3 foot tall.
But
they
you
see-
left the spaceship.
Ah, I'm still in the spaceship.
Yeah, the platypus is carrying the spaceship.
I never got unbuckled. I tried to get unbuckled twice. It never worked.
Oh, so you stuck in the
That's
spaceship?
right, stay in the spaceship.
Oh, you little bitch. Okay, go ahead. They gonna fucking find you.
I can't. How are they not gonna? I don't know. Because the platypus is specifically faster than the aliens.
Yeah, he specifically decided that the platypus would be faster than the aliens. Still little dice rolls though.
It's a bunch of, yeah, if I didn't get lucky, it'd be, one time I didn't get lucky, a bull just ran through the metropolitan area. Smashed a baby.
Super effective.
Okay. So on the spaceship's radar, it's picking up signs of sentient life. And so I tap on it, I'm like, these don't seem like regular. And I tap on it, and it gives me a 3D image of the
You
gnome.
tap that.
And I'm like,
You tapped
hey,
these nuts.
how far away are these at? And they're like, I don't know, a while away. And I'm like, alright, let's go get some gnomes.
He
And
wants his
so-
gnomies.
I started
Certainly with my
heading,
gnomies. These gnomes ain't loyal.
My gnomies.
so I
These
decided to
gnomes ain't
head off in the
loyal.
direction towards the gnomes. Like
Woo!
headquarters, gnome HQ.
So you're trying to direct the platypus towards Gnome HQ? Is
Yeah.
that your goal?
That's my goal.
Okay.
And it's like so I can get further away from the aliens, but in that direction. Oh great God, Google, please direct my platypus towards Gnome HQ. I wish to tap that hard.
Ew.
Okay, Google. Roll dice. Robots. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 2.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, these aliens are robots too.
No, he didn't get his rotting flesh. Damn.
The chasers moved 2 locations closer.
So I'm
The aliens
surrounded?
have now surrounded you. You gotta make an excuse for how the platypus slowed down, though. Oh, hold up, I got this, bro. Okay, so the platypus was like, nigga, I can't see the radar, and he stops for a minute to look around, like, where are these gnomes at? And the aliens are like, the nigga slowed down.
The nigga slowed down.
So the aliens, like, have you surrounded. Dun, dun, dun,
Can
dun.
these be like the aliens from Toy Story?
We totally.
The nigga slowed down! The claw!
Okay, so
Calling Buzz Lightyear.
the cop ended up being
Shut the fuck up.
gnomes the last time.
I can't do a Tim Allen voice. Shut the fuck up, alien. Is that a Tim Allen voice? I feel like it's not. I can't do Tim Allen. He's not one of mine.
So
I can impersonate several people, but I
the
can't.
dark gnomes came out of the police code, and I'm like, oh,
That explains a lot,
it's
actually.
the gnomes again. Yo, gnomes, sup? I gotta think for a minute. I try and convince them that instead of trying to capture me, we should hang out and go to Toys R Us.
Romeo and Juliet was good. We decided to come join you and look at that shit.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Roll a dice. Little boy dies.
That's some serial killer shit, man.
Okay, Google. I'm on a list now. Roll a die.
You already put yourself on a list.
You're on the black people list.
It said I want to listen now. Okay, Google. Roll a die.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 4.
Ooh. The gnomes are like, yo, you're good. Yeah, let's go to Toys R Us, bro. That sounds like some cool
Hop
shit.
in this police car, we'll take you.
I have been chosen
No, these are the
by the claw.
And
Oh
then-
no, this is the gnome shit.
Some other gnomes are 1 location closer to us,
You
as
know,
we're now at Toys R Us.
I don't like gardening, but you pretty cool.
No, the gnomes from Harry Potter. They bite you. Aye. We have to go de-gnome the garden now. De-gnoming? What? Like,
Oh.
you gotta beat them over the head or they'll bite you. Aye.
And, it's your turn. You're surrounded in a wheat field that smells like dandelion.
So,
No,
Here
she
I
smells
am.
dandelions. The wheat field doesn't
Oh,
necessarily
I'm sorry.
smell like dandelions.
here I am, just looking at these ugly ass people. I'm like, whoa, y'all look like my mother's garden. I don't know why you do. Well, 1, she has dying plants, and 2, you an ugly ass gnome. So moving on from that fact, I'm like, I think I should use my power to be like, hey, what's their weakness? So I'm gonna use my power. And I'm like, what is their weakness?
I
Okay,
really
Google.
want you to fail this.
You gotta fucking okay Google me right now.
Look, I want you to fail this, but not because I want you to fail, but because I want you to make national news.
Want to make natural moves?
National
news.
Oh. I see where he's coming from.
Natural news.
Hannah doesn't get it yet. Okay, do
I get it.
Just
Yeah, we get it.
What the fuck is this?
Hey guys, okay Google. What is 18 times 6?
The answer is 108.
Thank you.
Okay Google, roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 4.
Okay. Yeah, she's probably gonna only make like local news. Doo-doo. Okay. 3 to 4. Power surge. People may be injured. Things broken. It would make local news. other players have the first say, so we get to say what actually happens. Okay, so Hannah was like, I want to know the weakness of the gnomes.
And the eye was like, I'll do you one better.
A big ass eye like appears over Hannah's head and just starts lasering shit. But it's not aiming at anything in particular. It's like a laser light show. You hear like Darude Sandstorm for some reason like and then the news reporter like, this just in, some crazy shit's happening in the wheat field, I think it's a rave. And then the news reporter gets hit in the ass and they're like, oh, the Botox!
Gets hit in the ass.
And she loses her like fake ass. Like the little balls come out on like live TV and she's like, shit!
I paid $600 for these.
You rolled a 4, so let's see what happens. Ooh. Nobody gets caught! The gnomes didn't catch you, bruh. You're
Did I
back.
harm the gnomes at all?
You used it as a chance to get away.
Oh, okay. Oh, they were having a rave.
They had a rave.
They
And
were
the news
running
reporter
away
got
from
hit
the
in the
goddamn
ass.
fire laser. In
They were like,
But it's a
you know
story.
me. You know me.
You say
me.
what happened. You say what happens whenever.
So, yeah.
What happens? Why?
Stay
why,
tuned
how can
for-
you escape?
How did I?
More content!
Okay, last time on Siren, because you guys missed some stuff.
Okay, so I escaped after having this eyeball tell me, hey, I got a better idea, and start shooting lasers where there's like this, you're like, it was a rave. This girl got shot in the ass. She got Botox, so it didn't really, it was like, it hurt, but she didn't really feel it. So here I am. Apparently gnomes are like attached to this light. They're like, oh my gosh. And I mean, most people probably would if they weren't getting shot in the ass. So I'm tiptoeing over them. My tail's like up in the air because I'm not gonna say that other word again. So I'm walking over these gnomes, and then I'm running through the wheat field. And by the time I'm running through the wheat field, and I see an ocean. I don't know why.
You guys are probably really confused. Trust me, it was more detailed the first time.
And I am surrounded by aliens. I tried to contact my god, the great Google god that blessed me with this power in the first place, and tried to summon a new animal. And I don't know, it was kind of successful. I don't really know, I mean, something happened.
So
Okay,
the
so what
missing
happened?
link appeared, and he's like freakishly tall, and he's rapidly jacking off.
Yeah,
Does
I
it-
was definitely successthul.
Yeah, this has to make the local news. Something has to be
So-
broken, and people have to get harmed but not killed.
he's running through this, through
The
the woods.
purple platypus bear
No,
is carrying me above. No, I've never got out of the spaceship.
no, I'm talking about
The
We
missing
still
link.
have to explain
The-
the missing link.
the
Oh,
missing link.
okay.
It's running through the woods, crashing shit everywhere. It jacks off on, everything. And it hits an orphanage.
Oh! This only makes local news.
Headline: Missing link jacks off on orphans. There has to be a catchier headline than that.
Missing link, missing condom.
No.
Orphans
Missing
missing
link,
parents
missing
meet missing link.
No, somebody starts playing a sonnet by... Not a sonnet, I'm sorry. Somebody starts playing a sonata by Beethoven. Missing link and it hits an orphanage. Missing link jacking off in A minor.
So he doesn't stop whacking it. He's like, those kids, they go learn someday. And then he's just like,
Oh my God.
Wait, I'm getting there. And then he ejaculates so hard, it rips the roof off the orphanage. No one's hurt, but all the kids are covered in white stuff, and they were like, it's snowing! And the nurse was like, no, it's not! And that's how that moves on.
This only fucking made local news.
Yeah.
Let's see, 3.
We're in a very remote town, sir.
Ooh, somebody gets caught,
It doesn't have to be
but
me.
it doesn't have to be Will.
It's not gonna be me.
It's based on dice roll, bruh.
Oh my god, this is how I survived my first like 5 turns.
Will is like, I'm lucky as fuck. He's like, I got this.
Go ahead.
Will loses his character.
Dear Google, please allow me not to be caught and escape these aliens. Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
Fuck in the
Roll
air!
die. Oh god.
Fun lyrics.
Alright. Yo, Google. Dugga, dugga, dugga. Ring, ding, 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 ding.
I want you to go outside and go up to someone and be like, yo, Tyler, daga daga, Google.
Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 6.
Oh, fuck y'all. I rolled a 6. The odds of not dying now are pretty low, bruh. It's one of us who's gonna get caught, Hannah.
By aliens.
Unless I happen to also. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Roll a die.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 6.
Oh!
He tried to fuck in the air.
Hey, my baby.
I ate my baby? Is that what you said?
I said it ain't my baby.
There's a 1 in 6 chance it's not.
I thought you were like, I ate my baby for dinner!
She ain't got no nipple! Okay. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Roll dice.
Rolling a die, you rolled a 6.
She got a 2! The odds of both of us getting a 6.
You're laughing.
Ooh.
But you
Oh,
got
gosh.
fucked me over so hard.
Okay.
Someone gets
Whoa.
caught.
Yeah, Hannah got caught, bruh.
The aliens caught her. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, dude. The aliens didn't catch her. Hannah thought she was approaching an ocean. But in reality, there were a bunch of blue-colored gnomes, and they're like, we got you, nigga. There's just a whole bunch of us. You thought this was a fucking ocean?
And the ones from the wheat fields coming from the back end.
They bring the eyeball with them. This is a fucking party, bruh.
She's like, Silas, what? Eyeball! What the? Oh.
Eyeball's like, we think it's cool.
What happens if I get,
And
Wait, how
No.
does the eyeball talk? Is it like Sauron from...
No, the
Lord of the
eyeball
Rings?
can telepathically communicate with her.
Oh, so it's like Sauron.
But just her.
You have a Sauron?
I do.
It's not on her
Damn!
And the gnomes all run up and all punch her at once just to knock her out because they're so fucking weak. that
Oh,
they
by
all
the
punch
way,
at once.
so like...
Hannah gets taken
What?
to the gnome HQ.
I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you guys something.
I'm hanging with my nose.
So like...
Stay tuned for